This is the first time FAIITA is organizing such a demonstration and such a big virtual gathering, which is happening. We have a full house, close to 500 people who are going to be in this platform, who have already registered. And a warm welcome to all of you. We have been working hard here in FAIITA to make sure the brick and mortar industry in this country need to do a revolution to show the world that we survive and we have the best of value additions which can be given to the customers. As mentioned and as continuing to be spoken by all of us in FAIITA, the channel per se, if we all join together, we have much bigger strength, uncomparable strength compared to any online portals in the world. The combined stock holding, the combined strength of reaching out to customer within half an hour, any corner of this country, we have our members who are available. To add to value to that, FAIITA is giving an authentication and giving a certificate when it becomes, when you all become indirect members, we protect in every form saying that you are a genuine partner, because we understand the members who are FAIITA's members are associations who have given membership to all of you will be would have done all the due diligence before taking in you as members. So directly when we call you as FAIITans, going forward you will be able to see a whole lot of credibility coming to you across the country when you call yourself FAIITans. Having said this, I would also like to tell you that, okay, I have not introduced myself first. I am Karthikeyan, and I am a Vice President of FAIITA. I am the chairman for the committee B2B, which is a web committee where we deal with e-stores, business to business, that is B2B, and business to customer. These three projects we are driving and under my committee. And I have a strong support from our president and senior vice president. They've been the backbone of this entire project. And I have them with me as a panelist here. I would like to thank at this point of time for the FAIITA, entire GB of FAIITA to give me this position to take responsibility and do this for the fraternity. Also, I would like to thank Concord ITA and my home association, SITA, to have sent me to FAIITA to serve the channel fraternity. With this, I would not like to take more time. I would like to, like our president, Kaushik ji, to say a few words about what this demonstration, what we plan to do. After that, I would like our senior vice president, Devesh ji, to have few words, and then we are on with the demo. Before I pass on to our president, Kaushik ji, I would like to thank Digivation team who has been working with us tirelessly for the last 3-4 months in trying to provide a platform for all of us. And we are near the reality now, and we are all here to see how our business grows with this platform. Over to you, President. Thank you.
Thank you, Karthik, and a warm welcome to all of you, those who are already into this meeting, and very good evening from my side. Most of you must be knowing me at least by name. I am Kaushik Pandya. I am President FAIITA for the term of 2019 to 2021. All of you are aware of that we are driving so much of different kind of projects, as already explained by Karthik, in this particular front. And then there are some other fronts also opened up wherein we are talking with government on different issues, and we are doing trying to expand our business horizons to the best possible. So we will discuss those things at some other level or some other platform, at some other platform later on, whenever an opportunity arises for all of us. Today, we are here to see a practical live demo of the e-store, which we have planned and proposed, and now it has become a reality. Since March, we have started working on this particular platform because when we saw COVID-19 creating a kind of situation and everything coming to an abrupt halt, our committee have taken a kind of call on the proposition given by few of our members that why don't we focus on creating individual extension of the physical stores of all our indirect members, which gives them an accessibility by their customers to reach to their stores and buy everything online for all the 24 hours, all the 7 days throughout the year. So that is what we've thought of, and we have started looking at different platforms, and we have reached to now a stage wherein everything has been finalized, and an agreement between FAIITA and the company who is providing the platform known as Digivation, popularly known as their web name GlobalLinker, is uh, done. The agreement is signed, and the addendum, which is a part of that agreement, is also to be signed by all the member associations. Few of the member associations have already signed this addendum, and rest of them are obviously under the process of signing it. So this is the current situation. We have talked with all the brands because we have an intention, and one of the major uh, backbone or the major feature which is available with this particular e-store is to have cataloging ready available for all the brands and for all the products. And FAIITA team is working very hard on bringing up that feature. So we have we have started talking with all the brands long back, and we now have quite a few brands catalogs ready with us, and we have by the means of those catalogs available with us, we have enabled a demo store which will give you a live walkthrough that how the store will function for you and how the store will function here for the customer is arranged today for the first time. And these kind of sessions, in case if we want, we can uh, even at a later stage we can have one or two more sessions like this also. Why only one or two sessions? Because we, according to our timeline, are planning to start onboarding within a span of week to 10 days. So today being 7th, we are hopeful to start the onboarding process anytime around 15th of July. So once we start onboarding, then people would start knowing the process by themselves, and it will be a very easy onboarding process for all of them, as well as very easy process for building up their own e-store on this particular platform. So within this time period of one more week, in case if you feel so, we can arrange one or two more sessions like this for betterment of or knowledge of more members, those who could not join today. We are also planning to have an inaugural function of this particular e-store platform launched by FAIITA uh, by our Honorable IT Minister of Government of India, that is Shri Ravi Shankar Prasad ji. We've already approached him, and we are waiting for his consent on the dates and time. So once we have that, we will share those details across you, and we will have an online session like this for the inaugural session, inaugural function. And That way, we will be launching this platform open for all our members, and if that happens, it will be a kind of new flagship in the fighters' concurrent efforts. So let us hope for the best that we get his consent to be the chief guest of this inaugural function, and let us hope for his presence during this function. So I think that's it. I mean, let me not spend too much of time on talking of rest of the things, because the technical answers which you would like to have will be automatically, getting through this walkthrough. It's a fantastic walkthrough, and everybody will be, getting all the kind of queries resolved. On the top of it, in case if you have any further queries, there is a question answer session also being arranged in this event itself. So it can be solved online, or otherwise, if somebody is having further questions, they can address those questions offline also to Karthik, to Deveshi, and to me also in case it is required. So thank you so much. Over to you, Karthik, back again.
Yeah, I would like our Senior Vice President, Devesh ji, to have few words. Please.
Yeah, good evening, friends. I'm Devesh Rastogi. I have been entrusted the responsibility of Senior Vice President of FAIITA for the term ending on October 21. And I have been part of this journey of e-stores and web stores with Karthik. And I also have a back office of the FAIITA e-store settled in Lucknow, who will be supporting you across the onboarding and the cataloging part of it. Also, the introduction of new models, new products, whatever you require, will be done from the FAIITA team at Lucknow. And office is already started working at the back of it. What FAIITA B2B team has done especially for you is confidentiality of data, a reliable platform, then proper legal agreements with the brand, proper arrangements with the brand, so that your listing and business is safe from all the legal formalities, and no problem can go to you from any brand. FAIITA has also taken care of the number of things which are going to benefit you in terms of the payment platforms, like detail of which will be shared to you. And we are also going to provide you a lot of SME options, wherein you can have the refinancing options, you can have the cashback options, EMI options for your customer. A lot of features are being added to this platform, which are going to benefit. And as Karthik has said, the intention of the B2B committee is to bring all the brick and mortar partner across the on board with the Flipkart, Amazon, or any other big e-portals, and with the B2C portal being launched very shortly after this, and working is already started at the back of it. So we will be putting our brick and mortar to the new heights, and that is the challenge we have taken at FAIITA, so that all the problems we are facing for last few years are taken care of. So Kaushik Bhai has already introduced what FAIITA is doing, and I will request Karthik Bhai to get the start the presentation from Digivation team. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Devesh ji. Without delaying much, I would like to introduce Mr. Akshay and Mr. Adnan from Digivation, the brand name GlobalLinker. They are the key for the e-store planning along with FAIITA team, and they have so far done a wonderful job in creating a platform for us and an e-store. Over to you, Adnan and Akshay, to take over and show our fraternity what you've done for us.
Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, I would say. Good evening, everyone, और नमस्कार सभी साथियों को. और अब मैं कुछ ही पलों में अपना स्क्रीन शेयर करूंगा. So I'll share my screen and you'll start seeing my screen. So my name is Adnan and I am from GlobalLinker. So I basically take care of e-commerce business here. And I'll have to request, Akshay, can you please make me the host so that I can start sharing my screen?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So I'll start sharing my screen, and in few moments you will start seeing my screen. Hope everyone can see my screen. So I'll minimize that so that it does not bother us. So as you all are seeing my screen, so again, my name is Adnan and I'll be taking you through the walkthrough today. So first we'll go through the front end of the e-store where your customers will be coming, how they will be navigating through the e-store, how they'll be identifying the right products and then making the purchase. And then we'll go to the back end of the e-store and understand how you'll be managing it. So this is the front end of the e-store that we had created for today's meeting. तो सबसे पहले हम जो हमारा ई-स्टोर है उसका फ्रंट एंड देखेंगे और समझिए किस प्रकार से आपके ग्राहक जब आएंगे तो वो सही उत्पाद सही प्रोडक्ट को किस तरह से वो ढूंढ पाएंगे और आपको ऑर्डर दे पाएंगे। तो पहले हम फ्रंट एंड को देखेंगे, उसके बारे में थोड़ी सी चर्चा करेंगे। उसके बाद जो सेलर पैनल है जहां से आप अपनी ऑनलाइन दुकान का संचालन करेंगे उसके बारे में देखेंगे, उसके बारे में चर्चा करेंगे। तो चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं और आपको मेरी जो ये हम लोगों ने आज के इस डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन के लिए डेमो स्टोर बनाया है वो आपको यहाँ पर दिखाई दे रहा है। I think one of the members has a question.
Adnan, you can continue in English only. Some of the members are saying for that.
Okay, sure. Okay, so that helps. I was thinking for everyone's reference, I can do in 2 languages, so not a problem. So this is the demo store that we had put together for today's demonstration. So logo and all the categories that are there are displayed here. So we can do the categorization product wise, or we can have different type of categorization. So so this is a generic categorization that you are seeing. So product, then laptop, then brand wise. So we can have more brands. So for demonstration purpose, we have just added 2 brands. Similarly, in monitors, you are seeing there are 2 brands, and then for printing, gaming, networking. So this is a generic, and these are product specific for printers, different kind of printers that are available. So this kind of categorization is also possible. This is the home page of the e-store. So whenever your customer will open your online store, this is where they'll land. They'll have logo and a provision to connect with you on WhatsApp as well, your email ID, other details, and then the navigation. Which is there. So from here they can go to the right product, and then I'll quickly scroll down, and then we'll go to the categories and see how customers will navigate through the category and identify the right product. So this is the main banner. It is interchangeable, so it will keep changing after a few seconds. Then we have 2 smaller banners. So again, these can be linked to a particular category, or in case you are running some kind of a promotion, so we can link it with that. Then we have a section for trend products, add products that are trending or a new arrival or new brand models that have come up. So you can showcase them here. And then we have another set of banners which are here. So again, these can be utilized to highlight some specific promotion or some specific product category which you want to show to your customers as they are stepping in to your online store. So this is similar to walking into a physical store. There are certain items or certain things that you display upfront to attract their attention and to highlight products. So similarly, you can do that here as well. And then we have another section which is titled as featured. So here again, you can showcase a bunch of products which you want to highlight and grab their attention. So this is then we have the footer section where we have all the terms and address and contact details and about us page. So this is the basic home page. Now let me quickly go to a category page. So we have just opened the laptop page. So this is the laptop category page. And now if I'm a customer and I have to identify a products, on the left side you are seeing all the filters. So RAM, if I am looking for a 8 GB laptop, I'll just select 8 GB, and all the products that are in 8 GB RAM will be visible to me. Again, I can have a filter on the basis of display or on the weight or dimension or processor. So I can, as per my requirement, if I'm looking for a AMD processor, I can search that, and I'll ultimately finalize the right product that I'm looking at. So, and if I'm brand conscious, so I can also go by brand. So if I'm looking for HP laptops, so I can just click on HP, and then I'll see all the models that are available. Again, I can filter down the products as per my requirements. So RAM, display, storage. So all these filtration is available, and the customer can easily identify the right product that they are looking at. And then once they have identified the right product, they'll just click on it, and the product will open up. So all the features are displayed here. They can switch through the different images which are available in case the detailed information is available. For instance, I'll quickly show you a printer product. So this is the additional information which is visible here. So this is a printer which is here, and then the basic description and the detailed description. So in laptop, I haven't added the detail. I just wanted to show you how additional information, especially these products being technical products, you can add that information, and that can be showcased to your customer. So this is how your customer will navigate through the product. And in case they have liked the product, they'll just do an add to cart. The product will be added to their cart. They can view their card, review what all items they have added. In case they wanted to make any changes, they can do that, and they want to increase the number or decrease the number or remove an item, they can do that here. And once they have reviewed the card, they can check out, or they can in fact even directly go to the checkout. I'll also show you that option. So here, either I can go to the cart, or I can just simply directly go to the checkout, and then they can register. I have already logged into my account for the benefit of time. So I have two different addresses, and here what I would like to showcase is in case you want to offer differentiated shipping fee to your customers. So at the moment, the store address is from Noida, and we want to offer a free shipping for customers in Noida. So I have selected the Noida address. If I continue, I'll just quickly show you. So there's no shipping fee. If you're seeing here, no shipping fee is added. Let's go back and select a Bhopal address, and then continue. And you can see 70 rupees shipping fee is added. So this way you can also charge differentiated shipping fee based on from where your customer is ordering. So if it is a address, you can deliver it yourself, you can do that. And if it is a distant address and you have to deliver it using courier, so you can charge a different fee. And similarly for cash on delivery, we can also charge. So as I selected cash on delivery, you can see 30 rupees additional charge for using cash on delivery as a payment method is visible here. This is a demo store, so online payment is not activated. If it was activated, you'll also see that as an option. So I can just select the payment method, and then I can click on placing the orders, and I'll be able to place order. If I had selected online payment method, I would have gone to the payment page and made the payment from here, and I've placed the order. And this is how the order placement is done. Now, in case your customer wants to cancel the order or return an item, they can do that. So I'll also quickly show you, and that can be done from their account itself, like they do it on any marketplace. So they have to just go to their account, and then on the order history, so they'll see all the orders that they have placed.
Adnan, can we go a little slow? I think it's too quick. We can go a little slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, slow down my pace a little bit. Thanks for suggesting. So I was mentioning, in case your customer wants to order, wants to return, or wants to cancel an order, so that facility is also available on your online store, and they don't have to connect with you offline. They can do that from their account itself. So all they have to do is to click on my account, and once they are in their account, they have order history, and here they'll see all the orders that they have placed. So I can see the 3 orders which are there, and if I have to cancel any of the orders, I have to just click on that, and I'll see all the order details that are there, and then I can click on request for cancellation, and I'll go to a next screen. I can select which item I want to cancel and a suitable option why I am wanting to cancel it. So as per my requirement or as per my choice, I can give a valid reason, and then this request will come to you. And then you can decide whether you want to accept this cancellation request or not. Now, this cancellation can happen only till the item is not dispatched by you. So at the back end, you have a provision to dispatch an item, and as soon as it is dispatched, a customer will not be able to cancel. Then they can only request a return of an item. That again, you can set out your own policies, because at the end of the day, it is your own online store. So here you can set out your own return and cancellation policy, what time you should give to offer return and cancellation, whether you would want to offer return or or cancellation. You can decide all that. So you have that total flexibility, and you can monitor. So I'm just currently showing you return and cancellation policy. So this is how it is displayed, and you can manage it and modify it from the backend as well. So I have just quickly covered the customer's journey, that they come to their your online store, they go through the various products that are available, various schemes that you're running, and then they identify the right product, and then they place the order on your online store. So this was customer's journey from coming to your online store to placing the orders, and in fact requesting a cancellation or return. So that is all possible from your online store, and sitting in the comfort of their home, they can do all this. And in case they want to communicate with you on WhatsApp, that is possible. You can link your social media handles as well. So currently it is not linked, but you can do that as well. Now let's quickly go to the back end of the online store. So
before we go into the back end of the store, coming back to the screen, I just need a couple of minutes to again one more time brief the members, Adnan.
Sure.
Yeah. Dear members, the place where you're able to see FAIITA demo store, that is where your company name would be there. ABC Computers or whatever is there, that will be the name where your store will be there. This, whatever you're seeing, is a presentation on how your store is going to look. So please don't get confused. Otherwise, I could see some questions which are coming up. It is not FAIITA, this is going to be your own domain. If it is abccomputers.com, you have a domain, you can link it to this store, and this store is going to have your name. And the products, as how you're able to see, you can list down the products. The best part of this is you don't have to have the hassle of creating contents, the specifications, all the images of the products, what you want to put up in your store. You don't have to do anything. It is done in the backend, and that is what Adnan is going to show you. You can just have your store up with all the products what you want to sell, just display it and go online within few hours. That is the specialty of this. Adnan, please continue.
Sure. So, as Mr. Karthik has mentioned just now, that the strong area is store creation, where a lot of people get stuck, because creating an online store with all the content, all the photography, and then putting it a right place takes a lot of time. So a typical turnaround time for an e-store with this kind of product and product detailing is somewhere in 3 to 4 weeks. Whereas you'll be able to do that all entirely with the automated payment gateway and logistics support within few minutes. So I'll just take a quick minute to show you something similar that we had done for Kirana. Obviously, the process will be updated and modified for your use, but just a demonstration of the process, how it is done and how. यदि आप एक किराना दुकानदार हैं या किराना व्यापारी हैं तो I'll just quickly a little forward so that we are scroll करें और अभी पंजीकरण करें बटन पे किराना व्यापारी हैं तो किराना लिंकर पे आए, नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और अभी पंजीकरण करें बटन पे क्लिक करें। एक नया स्क्रीन आपके मोबाइल पर खुल जाएगा। यहां पर अपना मोबाइल नंबर टाइप करें और गेट वेरिफिकेशन ओटीपी पे क्लिक करें। अगले स्क्रीन पर अपने मोबाइल पर आए ओटीपी को टाइप करें और वेरीफाई कोड पे क्लिक करें। एक नया स्क्रीन आपको अपने मोबाइल पर दिखेगा। यहां सबसे पहले अपनी दुकान का या व्यवसाय का नाम टाइप करें। So I'll also add for everyone's reference. So this is I'm just demonstrating one of the flows that we had done while COVID and country was under lockdown. So very critical area was supply of essential commodities. So to digitize grocery stores across India, we had done this initiative. And I'm just showing you the process that we had done. So to create an online store, a grocery store owner had to just go to Kirana Linker, which is the platform that we had created, and then they have to enter their mobile number on the screen. So I'll quickly forward that and show to you. So yeah. So this is the screen where they have to enter their mobile number, and in the next screen they have to type in the OTP which they have received on their mobile. जाएगा, यहाँ पर अपना मोबाइल नंबर टाइप करें और गेट वेरिफिकेशन ओटीपी पे क्लिक करें। अगले स्क्रीन पर अपने मोबाइल पर आए ओटीपी को टाइप करें और वेरीफाई कोड पे क्लिक करें। एक नया स्क्रीन आपको अपने मोबाइल So this is the screen where they'll fill in their business detail, what is their name, which language they want, what is their, and then they will proceed ahead. So I'll just quickly go through it for the benefit of time. So they have filled in all the information what was there, their address, their contact detail, email, etc., and Google location. Once they have done, this is where the magic starts. So this is where they'll see all the categories that are there. So if you are seeing on your screen 177 categories, this number has gone up significantly since this video was created. But they are seeing all the popular brands that are there. So they'll just deselect which all brands they don't deal in. And once they have done that, they'll move to the next screen where they'll deselect which all categories they don't deal in. For instance, one of the Kirana store owner, they don't deal in dairy products, so they'll just deselect the dairy category. And once they have done that, they'll move to the next screen where they'll see a couple of theme and color options. A desired color as per their choice. And once they have done that, store creation process will start. And within 10 minutes, their store is created and they'll be able to get started. Now, the next thing they have to do is to just basically activate the payment gateway and logistic, and they can start receiving orders on their online store. So this is the process that is there. Obviously, we'll modify it and customize it to suit FAIITA's requirement, but I wanted to just give you a glance of what is there and how effectively it has functioned during the COVID. So within the first week, we were able to create close to 1,000 stores very easily using that. And considering this, the pilot was done in Allahabad and Varanasi. So obviously there was a technology challenge, but this solution has worked flawlessly across the country. So now I am on the seller panel of the online store, and now I'll quickly give you first a walkthrough of the seller panel, what is there and what all functionalities are there, and then I'll show you how easy it is So obviously, a lot of members with whom I interact, they have this question, okay, for the first time you are helping us out. Now, what happens going forward if we have to upload our products or price, if we have to change the price or offer some discount, how will we do that? So those kind of questions, let me quickly answer and show you how easy this platform is for everyone to use. So this is whenever you'll open the seller panel of your online store, this is the dashboard that you'll see where you'll have analytics like how much sale has happened, how many pending orders are there, how many shipped orders are there, how many cancelled orders are there, payment pending, return requests. So all this information is available here. Let me refresh that. So this is the seller panel. Plus, if you scroll down, you'll have a small preview of your online store, and live means it is live. You have a provision to take it offline as well. So this is the dashboard. On the left side, you're seeing the navigation from where you'll be managing your online store. So I'm just currently hovering over it for everyone's reference. And then you are seeing broader sections as sales, inventory, online store, users, and blog. So sale is the section where you'll have all the orders that have come on your online store, return request and cancellation requests which have come on your online store. Inventory is the section where you'll manage your products. So product section is where the entire catalog is, where you make the price, inventory changes, and other changes to the products. Attribute is basically used to create products that have options. For instance, a mobile phone that is the same phone but comes in different RAMs and storage capacity. So those kinds of products can be created. Or a grocery example can be atta. So Ashirwad atta that is available in 1 kg, 5 kg, 10 kg packages. So the same product can be created with multiple variants using attributes. Filters is
You're going too fast, Adnan.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll slow down again.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I was discussing about the inventory section, or let me redo this section all over again for everyone's reference. So this is the dashboard section for whenever you open the seller panel of your online store. So for everyone's reference, seller panel is from the backend or the control center from where you'll manage and control your online store. So whenever you open it, this is the first screen that you'll see. And here you'll see information like how much sale has happened, how many are the pending orders, shipped order, payment pending, cancelled orders, return orders, and a lot more analytics will keep getting added to it. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a small preview of your online store, and then whether your store is live or not. So you store its URL and which theme you are using, and whether it is live. So you can see it is green. That means it is live at the moment. Now, on the left side, you're seeing the navigation. So I'm hovering on it for everyone's reference. So the first broad section that you're seeing is orders, sales, where you'll have orders as the main subsection. So here, all the orders that you have received on your online store will be displayed. We'll discuss this section in detail a little later after I'm done with giving you a walkthrough of the seller panel. Returns is all the return requests that your customers have sent will come here. Cancellation is where all the order cancellation requests will come. And then the next broad section is inventory. So the first section is products, from where you'll upload, manage, or make changes to the existing catalog that is there, or add new products to your online store. So this is from where you'll do that. Attributes is basically variant properties which are used to create products which has variants. So I'll explain this by example. This sounds very technical and confusing. So if I'm explaining this by example, a smartphone, say Asus Zenfone, which is available in a 3 GB RAM, 4 GB RAM, 6 GB RAM, and 8 GB RAM. Now it is the same Asus Zenfone, but it is available in 4 different RAM configuration and equally number of storage configurations. So if we have to create this product, so one is we can create all the 4 products separately, and But when customer is opening, so they'll have to go through 4 different products. So that increases their effort and obviously reduces our probability of showcasing the right product and getting that order. So we have to create a product with variants. So if the customer is opening Asus Zenfone, they will see all the variants that are available: 3GB, 4GB, 6GB, 8GB. They'll see all that, and all the relevant information will be there on one single page. They'll not have to navigate 4 different pages to get the right information. So that's how creating variants helps, and it helps your customers in easily going through the required information and making the purchase, as well as it helps you in presenting the products fairly properly. Filters is something that we had used for identifying the products. If you recall, I went to the laptop category and then I had searched for 8GB RAM laptop. So these are the filters: RAM, display, storage, dimension, weight, processor, brand. So these are the filters using which your customer can easily identify the right product. So here you are making the product identification journey easy for the customer. So
Adnan, my question is, the filters, we can manually add a number of filters. It can
yes,
be added by individual store owner. He can add
yes,
any amount of
yeah,
filters.
absolutely, absolutely. It is
Make it easy for his client, for his customer to filter the product of
correct,
need.
correct, correct. So usability or advantage of this creating filter goes to your customer. So it makes their life easy, but obviously it also helps you in getting their orders, because they'll be able to identify or search for the right product easily. So because you understand on online, the time spent is very limited. So within first few minute, if you're not able to show the right product to your customer, you probably will not get the right get the order from that customer. So it is so these filters become very handy, and we can create as many filters as we want as per our requirement. So we can create them, modify them. So as specification are changing, we want to make modifications to them, we can easily do that. So
Adnan, I will be, asking you some questions in between, because I would like to, I know from the members' angle, what are all the
yeah,
queries
absolutely.
and what doubts. So I'll just brief the members. When Adnan was telling that this is a seller panel, what he means by a seller panel is the panel which you will be managing of your store. You're the seller, and you will have a panel on how you want your store to look in terms of products, in terms of the filters, what you want to create. There is a provision which is simple. You will have to choose from the provision, or if you want to add something, you can add on to it. That's what it is. Please go ahead. And Adnan, on the products, a lot of people like to know how they select between the products and how they add the products.
Correct. So what I'll do is I'll quickly give them a walkthrough of this admin panel, and then I'll demonstrate product addition and upload and management features as well.
Please go ahead.
Be fine.
Please go ahead. Please.
Okay, so what I was thinking was first giving you a quick walkthrough of the seller panel, which all features are available here, and then we'll go to the product section, and I'll demonstrate to you how easily you'll be able to upload or create your own product, or in case you want to make changes to any existing product, how easily you'll be able to do that. So we were discussing about the filters. I hope usability of filter is very clear. Brand is to add different brands that you are dealing in. So you can add their brands, and there are 2 advantages to it. One is while you are adding brand in certain design theme that we have, the brand logos are displayed on the home page. So your customers will be able to click on the brand logo, and they'll be able to see all the products that are there from the brand. And secondly, at the back end, if you want to deactivate products, all the products, or from a particular brand, you can easily do that. All you have to do is to click on deactivation button, and all the products that are associated with that brand will get deactivated. Specification is again majorly used to define specification for technical items like mobile, laptop, etc. So you can create a standard specification sheet like what is the RAM, what is the ROM, what is the storage capacity, what is the screen size, and based on that, you can populate information for each product. The next section is online store, and this is one of the most useful section. So here the first is settings, from where you'll manage the general settings of your online store. So your store name, your store URL, and then a brief description about your store. So whenever your customer is opening, they can understand, and this helps in search engine optimization as well. Store phone number, email ID. Now we have a provision if you want to deactivate display of phone number. That is, if you don't want your customers to see your phone number, you can activate it from here, and your customers will see that. If you turn it off, your customers will not be able to see your number on your online store. Publish yes or no. So if you turn it off, your store goes offline. If you turn it on, your store remains online. So for some reason, if you want to deactivate your store, you are updating the prices or you are updating the inventory. So I'll just quickly show you. So we have just deactivated, and you can see it has gone offline. So this way you'll be able to manage that. Auto confirm order, this is a very useful functionality. Here what happens, whenever a customer is trying to place an order, if this functionality is activated, what will happen? They'll have to do a mandatory OTP verification. So they'll have to type in their mobile number, receive an OTP on their mobile number, and type in the OTP to place the order. Now, how it helps? It helps in taking out the unwanted orders or fraud orders, because only the genuine customer will go through the OTP verification process, and they'll do that. But again, that is totally optional as per your requirement. This is your store. So if you want to keep it activated, you can do that. Otherwise, you can just simply click on off and you can turn it off. So that flexibility is there. It is your store. You can manage how your customer will place the order. Here, the next section is address, from where you'll type the address and upload the store logo. So the logo FAIITA demo that we had seen here, this logo, it is uploaded from here, and the favicon, that F that we are seeing. So this is uploaded from this section, payment. And I'll also quickly show you upload functionality, how easy it is. So you have to just click on here, click on the blue button, and image manager will open up. Here you have to just click on upload and select the right image from your device and upload them, and it will get uploaded. So very easy. And plus this image manager that I just mentioned, it is also a repository of your images. So all the images, banners, logos that you have uploaded on your online store will remain here. And a few months down the line, if you want to go back and see which all images or which all banners you have used, you'll find all them here. So it also acts like a repository of all the images and banners that are there. Payment section is from where you'll activate or deactivate various payment methods that are there on your online store. So cash on delivery, offline, online payment facilities also there. So you can just click on apply button and then fill up the form, and our team will help you out in getting this activated. So activation and KYC time is 2 to 5 days. And once it is done, you'll be able to receive online onto your e-store from your customer using the all the modern digital payment methods, such as credit card, debit card, net banking, UPI, wallets. So all the modern payment methods are available, which you can utilize. Even EMI is available on Razorpay, so which your customers can avail to buy products on EMI. This is from where you can activate it. So it is very easy to do that. And the documentation process, again, it's totally online, so no paperwork. You have to just scan and upload your KYC documents, and all entire process will happen online. So no physical documentation or any agreement or anything sort of will be required. Next is the courier section, from where you can activate or deactivate various courier services which are available on your online store. So at the moment you are seeing 2 different courier services. In future you'll have many more activated here. Shipping zone is from where you'll manage the various shipping zones. So that is, if you recall, while placing orders, I demonstrated to you, if I was selecting Noida's order, I was getting delivery free. Whereas if I was selecting a Bhopal's address, I was being charged 70 rupee for my shipment. So that is possible from this section. From here, we can, I'll just quickly show you. So here, I'll open one of the existing ones so that it becomes easier to understand. So this is one of the zones that is there. So it is a local Noida zone, and how much time it is there. Cash on delivery, if you want to charge additional fee, you can charge from here. Then what type of charge we want to charge. So at the moment, we have specified zero as we want to offer free shipping to customers who are ordering from Noida. Whereas if you wanted to charge flat rate or per item or cart value, so which is again a very interesting method. So here what we are doing is we are specifying order value and corresponding shipping fee. So for instance, 0 to 1000 rupees, it is 70 rupees, and 1000 to 2000, it is 100. And so I'm just typing in hypothetical numbers just to demonstrate to you how this functionality comes in handy. So at one end, obviously it is charging shipping fee from your customers, and simultaneously it is also incentivizing them. So if you look at what we have created, so if you are placing, if I'm a customer and I am placing an order above 2000, so obviously I'll get shipping free. So I'm incentivized to place a higher value order by using this functionality, and for lower value orders, obviously you'll get a compensation as a shipping fee. Then the weight method, which is available, which is very popularly used. So it works on the basis of the weight of the order. So if customer is ordering 5 items and the combined weight of those 5 items is 5 kg, so you'll specify what should be the charge for 5 kg, and system will charge accordingly. Here again, we have two very easy to use methods available. One is similar to the slabs that we have created. So we can create weight wise slabs. So for instance, 0 to 500 grams, it is 35 rupees. 500 grams to 1000 grams, it is 70 rupees. So like this, we can create weight slabs, and system will calculate, okay, what is the weight and in which slab it is, and it will charge accordingly. Or we have a simpler way as well. So we can just specify per kilo or per gram rate, and based on that, system will calculate. So now if we are specifying like for 1 kg will charge 10 rupees. So system will calculate if the order weight is 10 kg, then it will be 100 rupees. So system will be easily able to charge the shipping fee based on the weight method. So these this were the functionalities which were available to charge shipping fee from your customer, and obviously an additional charge for availing cash on delivery services. Now here, if you look at, so I have activated orders from Noida. So it is accepting orders only from Noida and offering free shipping, whereas I could have done that on the basis of PIN code as well. So you can also list down PIN codes from where you want to receive orders and offer them free shipping. And similarly, for rest of India, I have just selected India as the country, so the entire country. So it will automatically deselect Noida because it is there in different shipping zone. And then I have specified 70 rupees. So very easy to use. Again, here also I have a PIN code facility. So in case I have list of PIN codes, so I can copy paste that there. Or otherwise, if I'm dealing in one state or multiple cities, I can specify that as well. So all I have to do is India, Uttar Pradesh, so here what I have done for demonstration, so if I am someone who is dealing only in these areas and I want to receive orders only from these areas like Ghaziabad, Agra, Delhi, I can add as much list I want. So what system will do, it will accept orders only from these places and nowhere else. And we have a inverse functionality available as well. So that means if you want to receive orders from everywhere in the world, but not from certain place. So there can be legal restrictions, or the certain items are not sold in certain territories. So based on those restrictions, you can also define deny. So what in the accept functionality, it is accepting orders only from where we are defining. In the deny functionality, it will not accept orders from where we are defining. So this is how we can easily manage from where we can receive orders, and from where we cannot, and how much shipping fee to be charged, how much cash on delivery fee to be charged. We have a warehouse functionality available here as well, which is a very interesting functionality. And what it allows us is to add multiple pickup locations. And how it helps is while you're processing orders, and certain items are not available everywhere. So for instance, you have a store and you have one warehouse, or you have multiple warehouses, or you have multiple stores. So you have received an order and then item is available in store B. So in contemporary solution, what you have done is you would have gone to store B, to your second store, picked the item from there, came to your store one, and then got the courier person come and pick the product and deliver it to your customer, right? That was the typical process that would happen, but not here. What we have done here is we have given you flexibility to add all your store details here, or all your warehouse details, or your go down addresses, so that if you want a pickup to happen from your store, well and good. If you have the product at the warehouse, you don't have to put in energy and time to bring that product to your store. Pickup can happen from your warehouse as well, and you can add as many addresses as you want using this warehouse functionality. So fairly handy. Analytics is Google Analytics, which is a Google's tool, which is utilized to understand how much traffic came to your online store. So that is like having a person with a handheld counter who's counting how many people walked into your physical store. Similar to that, if you want to understand how many people came to my online store, where did they went, what products did they see, and how many of them converted. So all that is made possible using Google Analytics, and from here you can easily integrate that with just adding one simple UTM ID, and fairly easy to integrate. We have automated the entire integration process. You have to just get the create your Google Analytics account. They'll give you an ID, you paste it here, and done. You can start tracking what kind of traffic is coming to your site, what is the origin, from where they are coming, which state, which country they are coming. All that information will be available to you. Next is again very interesting and useful functionality. A lot of our members now, I can imagine, will be sitting with this question that if you look at the domain name, it is FAIITA-demo.linker.store. So will we have to use this domain, or can we take it live on our own URL? So that is like FAIITA.in or FAIITA.com or abc.com, in case you have your own domain name and I want to take it live on my own domain name. So is that possible? So absolutely it is possible, and you can do that from this panel itself. We have all the details, steps available, and as well as provision in case you want to buy SSL or you want to buy a domain, that is also available. You can buy that from the domain panel itself. So all that provision is there, and details, steps, as well as tutorial are available to help you guide them. And we have a help desk team in case you are stuck, where they will also help you out. So you can easily do that in hardly 10 to 15 minutes. You can take your store live on your own domain name. So this was a return and cancellation we had discussed. So from here you can enable, disable it. So if it is disabled, your customers will not be able to request return and cancellation from their account. And if it is enabled, you can your customers can do that. From here, we have given you flexibility. You can define for how many days from the date of delivery of the item they can request a return. So you can specify it is 7 days, 10 days, 15 days, 30 days, whatever time you feel comfortable, you can type in here. And so at the moment it is 7 days. So if order get delivered today, so for next 7 days, I can request a return. After that, I'll not be able to. And cancellation, obviously, it is available only till the time item is not dispatched by you. Once it is dispatched, they cannot do that. Here are certain pre-selected reasons that are available. If you want, you can utilize them, or if you don't want to utilize them, just click on the arrow, click on the tick, and it will get deselected. If you want to add your own reason, you can click on add reason, and you can add that as well. So fairly customizable section that is available as per your requirement, as per your customer's requirement. You can customize it, you can add your own reason, you can add your own return interval, and utilize this functionality. Next is theme, which is fairly straightforward to understand. You can choose different themes which are available as per your taste. Component is from where we manage the various sections that were there on the online store. So like we are seeing certain products in the trending and featured section. If you have to change these, we'll be doing them from the featured and trending. So in the component section, these sections are there. So we can change that. Or if you want to change the sort order of the banners that we are seeing, so the homepage banners that we are seeing, these banners, if you want to change the order in which these are displayed, which should be first and which should be second, we can do that. From here, we can put a sort order. So easily customizable. How you'll be able to change banners, that is something I'll tell you after we are done with a walkthrough of the seller panel. So next section is navigation, and this is from where you manage all the categories. So categories are these, which you are seeing: product, printing, gaming, networking, security, surveillance, voice, products, accessories, software. So these are all categories, and what you are seeing in the dropdown, these are the subcategories. So product is the level 1 category, laptop is level 2, and Acer, Eyeball, and HP are level 3 categories. So this is the category structure, and it is managed from the navigation section. So from here, we can create new categories, we can change the sort order, where they are displayed, enable, disable them. So all that is possible. I'll quickly open one of the categories to show those. So product, if it is a subcategory, I can just type in the name, and or I can just select as I click on. So we have this functionality. As you click on it, you'll see a drop down. So if you are seeing this required category, you can select it from there, or you can just type in to search the required category. Filters we can add to the category. So I'll show you the laptop category where we have the filters. So this is here. So all the filters that you were seeing, these are added here. So category to category, we can define which filters we want to display on the front end. Right now, why all filters are not displayed everywhere? A very common question, and I'm answering it in advance for everyone's reference. So imagine a shoe seller that sells footwear for adults as well as kids. Now the filter, the size for adults and for kids are totally different. So if we use this very same filters, it will either become a huge list and customer will get totally bogged down and confused by that, or they'll get totally confused how to utilize that. So we can have different filters for different categories, and we can assign them accordingly. So again, a tech industries example, if we create all the filters and apply them everywhere, so same filters will be visible in a monitor, and same filter will be visible in laptops, and in monitors, a lot of these filters like RAM, processor will not have any reference. So that's why this capability is here. So based on your requirement, you can define which filters need to be displayed. Meta title, keyword, and description. From SEO purpose, you can type in meta title, keyword, and description, and optimize your site. Order of appearance, that is the sort order. Status is enabled, so it will be visible. You disable it, and it will become deactivated on your online store. So this way, you can manage and update the categories. And this is the section from where you manage the content pages. So like the the return and cancellation page, which we saw, from where you can manage all your return, cancellation, refund policies. So you just click on that. This page will open up. Whatever changes you want to make, you can do those changes. And once you're done, save this page, and all the changes are incorporated. Now, if you have to create a about us page, or about our team, or about our story, how we have progressed so far, or if FAQ page, a frequently asked question page, you can easily do that. All you have to do is to click on add page, and a page section will open up. Here you can type in what all information you want to type. You can even do HTML coding in case you are well versed with that. You can do that. You can add a video, you can add an image, or you can do external hyperlinking. So all that is possible, and a fairly advanced WYSIWYG editor is also available, which you can utilize to update and format the content which you are adding to this page. And again, similar process. Once you have made the changes, click on save, and this is on off. So in case, just a quick second. So in case you want to deactivate this page, you can just click on the on button, which I'm currently hovering on, and the page will get deactivated. So your customers will not see this page on your online store, and once you turn it off, they'll start seeing it again. So just give me a quick second. My page. Okay, there was a little issue with my browser, so it got stuck. So we had discussed about the navigation, how you'll be able to add pages, then coupon functionality, want to offer discount to your customers. Again, very interesting and very useful and very easy to use functionality. I'll quickly explain about this. So to create new coupon, you have to click on new discount coupon, and this screen will open up. Here you can either type in your own coupon code. So for example, for today, we'll type in demo as the coupon code. Otherwise, we could have clicked on generate, and system could have generated a coupon code for us. Validity from today till whatever date. So we'll create it for 31st. So the entire month, and then discount type. So we can select whether it is a percentage discount, a value discount. So percentage is how much percent, 5%, 10%. You can specify how much discount you want to give, and a value discount is absolute value. So 100 rupees, 400 rupees, 500 rupees. You can specify the value discount. Free product is where you want to give a free giveaway. You want to give a product to your customers. So all you have to do is to select the product, and whenever they are making a purchase, they'll get this product as free. So they'll have to apply the coupon, obviously, to get the product. So this is the three options that are available. Obviously, you can also give free shipping along with your product. So in case you want to offer discount as well as free shipping, you can do that from here. Minimum cart value is where you define how much minimum customer should order to get this coupons, to avail this coupon. So for instance, 5,000 rupees you're specifying. So minimum they should order 5,000 to get a 10% discount. Now we can select various payment methods that are available. So you are seeing different payment methods that are available. So online payment, offline payment, cash on delivery. So based on my requirement, I can choose as a store owner, I can choose which payment method customer should be using to avail this discount. So in case I want them to use cash on delivery, I can select that, or in case I want to use I don't want to restrict them, I can select all the payment methods. Now, if you click on advanced, we have this functionality number of users, that is how many people can use this coupon code. So based on your requirement, you can create as many users. You can type in a large number and your customers in large number of customers can use it. Or if you are creating a discount coupon specifically for one customer, you can just type in one and only one person will be able to use this. So you can create type in number of users and how many times one user can utilize this coupon. So if you want one person to utilize it just once, you can type in one here, or you can type in any number. So if you want the person to utilize it for their first, second, third, fourth, fifth order, so you can type in a larger number like 99 or 9 as per your requirement. Now a very interesting and flexible a very interesting flexibility that we have given here is provision to define what this coupon can be used for. So now what we have created, it can be used to order anything from the online store. So every product it is applicable on. Now if you want to define it, so we want to use it only for ordering laptops. So I can define it. So it can be used only for ordering laptops, or if I want to go even further and I want to define it for a product. So like one of the HP's laptop NV, I want to use this coupon code. So customer can use this coupon code only when they are buying this item. Otherwise, they'll not be able to. So that flexibility is also there, which we can utilize and which we can understand as per our requirement. So if there are certain items which you want to push, which you want to liquidate, so you can create specific discount coupons for them and then give to your customer. Sir, if you're ordering this item, you'll get additional percentage, but the condition is you have to buy this product, only then you'll get this additional discount. So this is how easily you'll be able to create and manage discount coupons on your online store. So after going through the seller panel, we'll go back again and I'll show you how your customers will be able to use the discount coupons. Site verification is where you want to verify your site on Bing and Google. You can do that from here as well. No coding required. Just get the verification code pasted here and you are done. Social media is to integrate. So if you have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube accounts, YouTube pages or channels, you can integrate them onto your online store. You have to just copy paste the URL and you'll be able to integrate that. Now, secondly, WhatsApp, we were discussing on the front end, WhatsApp, your customers can communicate with you using WhatsApp. So if they click on it, WhatsApp will open up on their device and they'll be able to communicate with you. If you have to activate that, that provision is also here. Here you have to type in your country code. So India, as it is 91, and then the WhatsApp number. So the number on which you have WhatsApp activated. Once you have done that, click on save and done. WhatsApp is activated on your online store, and then similarly you can add your Facebook page or Twitter or Instagram, and you understand how important and influential social media is. So if you are already having social media pages, you can interact, you can link them with your online store, and all the customers that are coming on your online store, they also get a visibility to what all pages are there. They can go there, see what kind of content you are creating, what kind of engagement you are having with your customers, and you can interact and engage with your customers in a better way using all these social media platforms. Next item and the last on this drop-down online store drop-down is checkout. Again, here what we have done is we have given a flexibility to our members to choose whether they want to offer guest checkout to their customers. So guest checkout means their customer, while they are placing orders, they don't have to register. They can just simply, so they don't have to create a password and create an account. And member registration is wherein you are making it mandatory for all the customers who are placing order on your online store to register mandatorily. So these flexibility are here, and then we have this flexibility to add a display note, and this was extensively used during the lockdown and COVID time, because obviously every merchant wanted to display to their customers who were ordering that because of the movement restriction, order timings and delivery will be disrupted, and that notification, that message was given using this display note. Or if you want to offer something else, you want to give a discount, and you want to ensure that your customers don't miss out on availing this discount, so you can add this on the display note, and while customers are placing order, they'll see this display note, and they'll obviously apply the discount coupon and avail the discount. After that is the users functionality, where you'll see all the messages that you have received from your customers. Customers can review any of the product that is there on your online store, so they can easily review any of the product, and reviews are visible here. So you can see the star rating here, and they can click on write review, and they'll be able to write a review. But whenever a review is added, it comes to the backend, and once you have approved, only then it is visible. So you can deactivate it as well. You can manage the reviews from this section. The registered users is where you'll have all the users who have registered onto your online store, and you can make changes if required. You can make changes and add additional information, and you can also see their login history. So when did they log in, what was their IP address, what was the browser they were using, where did they log in. So all that information is available for you to understand and review, and all this data is downloadable. So you can download this data and utilize it for marketing or analytics purpose. And second scenario, and that is an obvious question, so I'm answering it in advance, that because a lot of brick and mortar sellers have a very good customer base, and if they want to add that customer base onto, so if they want to bring that customer base and leverage that customer base and bring that onto their online store, how can we do that? So that's the question. So you can easily do that. So you have to just download a sample format, and Excel file will get downloaded, and again, a very easy and simple Excel file which has very simple and easy to understand columns. So it is just getting opened. So all you have to do is to download this file, feed in the data here, and again, only the name and email IDs are mandatory. Other than that, whatever information you have, so if you have these three sets of information, you can add in case you have date of birth, gender, and group is something that we are developing. So in future it will come. So this functionality will basically allow you to group your customer or segregate your customer into different groups and offer different pricing or different incentives to them. So to add your existing database onto your online store, you have to just fill in this file. So your customer's name, their email ID, country code of mobile number, date of birth in case you have the information, gender information in case you have groups, you have to keep this blank, save this file, go back to the seller panel and upload this, and you'll be able to add your offline customer onto your online store. Newsletter subscriber is where all the people who are subscribing to your newsletter, so you can see I had subscribed to the newsletter, and I'll also show you from where your customers can subscribe. So they can type in their email ID here and they can subscribe. So what does newsletter subscriber means? So these are the people who have subscribed and who have given their email IDs to receive notification from you. So whatever new products that you are bringing, or whatever new developments are happening. So if you're doing a weekly newsletter or a monthly newsletter, so whatever newsletter you are doing, whatever communication you are sending, so you can send that communication to these customers. So these customers have explicitly agreed to receive that information. Now the final section is blog, from where you can add blog articles onto your online store. Now this is extremely handy functionality, and I'm assuming a lot of the members are, because of being in the technical background, they are well versed with the developments that have happened on the search, especially on Google. So now it does not matter how many products do you have and how fancy your pricing is and how fancy your website is, how much content and how much relevant and unique content you are creating, that matters. So obviously you will have a lot of content around the products, but if you have to stand out really, you have to create a lot of industry specific or user specific content that is engaging for your users and obviously unique, because your category is technical, and there is literally an infinite variety of content that you can create, and obviously you can nurture your online store from just being a online store to a destination where people will go to read articles, to understand and gain knowledge and information. So it will become a destination, and you can do that easily by adding blog articles. So you can easily click on add blog articles, and you'll be able to add title, content, and content again, as I mentioned, HTML code, videos, images, all that is possible. SEO wise, if you want to have a different title for SEO and description, you can add it here. You can add an image. You can manage the status of the article as enabled or disabled. So you can write an article and keep them disabled, and once the appropriate time comes, you can enable them and activate them and present them to your customers. So that's how you'll be able to create blog articles and present them to your customers, and give a rich and unique content to your customers to engage them in a. So this was a blog section. Linker.assist is basically from where you'll see all the tutorial material to help you out in case you are stuck somewhere. You will have user manual and tutorial video links there, so you can go there and understand about it. Other than that, we have tutorial videos on YouTube as well, where we'll share the links and you can obviously go there and understand. Plus, we'll be more than happy to have a dedicated session with the members, the FAIITA members, to guide them on how to set up or how to manage and how to update their online store. Now, I'll quickly go to the product section, because a lot of members wanted to understand how they'll be able to make changes to the existing catalog, or in case they want to upload new products, how they'll be able to do that. So I have clicked on inventory and product, and this is the product section where you'll have all the products that are there on your online store. And in case you have to make any changes to an existing item, it is very easy to do that. So you have to just click. So even before doing that, because catalogs are quite large and you might have to search through the catalog. So if you have to do that, again, we have given a lot of flexibility here. So if you click on search bar, you'll have these options. If you want to search the product by name, SKU code, brand, category, quantity, that is how much inventory is there, greater than or less than, or published status, that is whether the item is published or not. So all that flexibility is here. So you can search for the product, and once you have identified the right product where you want to make the changes, you have to just click on it. You'll see these two buttons and the third one as well. So I'll quickly show you. If you have to make changes to the price and inventory, I'll repeat again. If you have to make changes to price and inventory, just click on edit button. This screen will open up. You're seeing selling price here. I'll highlight it for everyone's reference. You're seeing selling price here. This is the selling price, which also means the MRP of the product. If you have to add a discounted price, just click on discounted price button. I'll do it again. Click on discounted price. This box will open up. Here we can type whatever discounted price we want to give to our customers. So 85,824 is the MRP or selling price. If we want to offer it for 84,000, we can type it here. And if we want to remove this price, we have to just click on remove discount, and this discount will get removed. So this is how we'll be able to change pricing for the products, and this is the manual process. So don't get confused that you'll have to go to each and every product and change them manually. We have a bulk process as well. I'll also explain that. So this is the manual process, and this is this comes in very handy in case you are out and suddenly there is some change, some price change, and you want to make that change immediately. So you don't even need a laptop to do that. You can easily manage it from your mobile. I'll quickly show you the mobile view. So I've just opened the mobile view. You can see it is the entire seller panel is device responsive. It is managed. It can be managed from mobile devices, and this is a mobile view that you're seeing. So in case I have to make any changes, I can just click on edit, and section will open up. I can change the selling price, I can change the stock, and I can do whatever I want on my mobile device. I don't even need a laptop to manage my online store. I can do that from my mobile very easily at any time. So that was the selling price. For changing the stock, we have two buttons, remove stock and add stock. So if you have to remove any stock, so for instance, at the moment unit is 6. If you want to remove 2 items, we can just type in 2 and click on save, and 2 items are removed. And if you want to add 10 items, we'll type 10 in the add items and click on save, and the stock is updated from 4 to 14. That's how we'll be able to update the pricing. Minimum order level is minimum order quantity is how much we want customers to order. Threshold is a very interesting functionality. So I'll take a moment to explain this. Now, what threshold allows you is you can specify what is your reorder level. So threshold is basically your reorder level. For instance, your reorder level is 5. You can specify 5 here, and whenever the inventory hits 5, system will send you a notification. Sorry. System will send you a notification that this item is about to go out of stock. Can you please reorder and replenish the stock? So this is the threshold functionality, which again you can utilize. Dimensions and weight. If you recall, we had a shipping method that works on the basis of weight, so we can add weight for each product. And in case we want to change any of the images, we can do it from here. Very easy. If we have to add a new image, click on the blue icon. This section opens up. Click on the edit icon again, and image manager will open up. You can see image manager is added. You can select one of the images and click on save, and I'll be able to add image to this product. I can select the sort order on which these images are displayed. So which is 1, which is 2, which is 3. I can do all that. And so this is about changing the price. And very important, excuse me, I totally missed out. This is a very important point, that this is a provision that we have. So because for technical products, and in case you are creating variants, the specification or information varies. So if you recall, I had given you a ASUS Zenfone example. Now, because the specification will be different for a 3 GB and a 4 GB phone, so that information can be entered here. So variant wise information can be entered here. So this is how you'll be able to change the pricing, stock, images of the product. In case you want to deactivate this product, you have to just click on that green button. You have to click here, and this section will open up. Here you have to click on yes to turn it off, and then click on save, and this product will get deactivated. That is, it will get unpublished. So what does unpublished mean? So this means this product is no more visible on your online store, and your customers will not be able to even get a sense that this product ever existed. Now, again, a common question that members ask is, if a product has gone out of stock, what should we do? Should we go here and make this inventory as 0, or should we go to this section and unpublish the product? Now, answer to that is totally your choice. If you want to make the inventory as 0, the product will remain visible on your online store, but your customers will not be able to order it. So obviously your customer will see, oh, this product was available, but currently it is out of stock. But in case you want to totally hide that product from customers' view, you can unpublish it. So that functionality is also available here. And this functionality, trust me, comes in very handy when you are doing new launches. So you can upload the product and keep them ready. And on the right moment, you can just publish them and the products are suddenly up and live on your online store. So this functionality, publish functionality, comes in very handy on those kinds of scenario. Now, another question that a lot of member ask is, how much is editable? So in a product, what all information can we edit? So to answer that query, the entire thing is editable. You can edit almost everything. So the product name, product code, category, brand, all that is editable. In fact, shortly we'll do a product upload. So I'll show you how easily you'll be able to upload product as well. So entire what we just saw, the product variant section and the publish section. So all this information is editable as per your requirement. You can make the changes. Related products are the products which you feel customers will buy if they are buying this. For instance, if a customer is buying a laptop, so obviously they might need a cooling pad or a mouse or a auxiliary keyboard or a screen guard. So those kind of products we can show and suggest to the customer, these are the related products you might want to order these as well. And images is, so in case there is a standard image which you want to display with your product. So a real life example, a lot of traders which are in garment trade, they display this kind of information, the size chart related information using this section. So this was the product section, and I was answering the question that everything is editable, so you'll be able to make changes to the products very easily and very effectively. Now, the second point, we have seen how is the manual process working to update the price and stock of the product. In case we have to do that in bulk, because if we keep on doing it manually, it will take us ages. So we have a bulk Excel file based method as well. So to do that, you have to click on download CSV and Excel file will get downloaded. So it is getting open. So this is the Excel file which is there. So here we have columns like the product name. So it gives you understanding what this product is in case it has a variant. So its information is displayed here. SKU code, what is the selling price? You want to make changes to it, you can do that. Discounted price is the price at which you want to offer this to your customers. B2B price is for the people who are dealing in B2B space. So that special price. Quantity is what is the unit, how many units you have for this product. And in case for some reason you will no longer deal in this product, or this product has gone out of stock and you have to deactivate it, like we unpublished the product, all you have to do is to type in no, and that's it in capital. Save this file and upload it back, and you'll be able to update the inventory of your entire store very easily. So I'll explain again. Here what you are seeing is the product name, the discount variant, if that is there, SKU code, this is the selling price. So I'll quickly freeze the top row. So now it will be better. So this is the selling price. So which is again MRP of the product. So if you want to make any changes to it, you can do that. Discounted price is the price at which you want to offer this product to your customer. B2B price is for B2B space who are dealing in B2B orders only. So this is for that. It is not visible even if you add a value to it. It will not be visible. It's a different functionality altogether. And then is the quantity column where you have to type in how many units you have for this particular item. So for example, if we are updating inventory for this HP Spectra laptop, so the MRP is 216, 369, the same as the selling price. If you wanted to give a discount, so we wanted to give it for 2,16,000, we could do that. If we have just 2 units of stock, we have added 10 units to it, and now the stock is 12. So you can type in 12 here. In case this product has gone out of stock, or for some reason it has been discontinued, so you want to deactivate it, you have to just type in no here, and no, that's it. Save this file and then go back to the seller panel. Let me quickly go back. Come here, click on bulk edit CSV, upload this file, and you'll be able to update inventory of your entire store, so inventory and price of your entire store very easily. And if you create a VLOOKUP item master, so you'll be able to do a easy VLOOKUP in the Excel file, and you'll be able to update the inventory within 2 to 5 minutes very easily. So you can even do it daily or alternate day or a weekly. That will totally depend how quickly you are moving your stock and how much is the turnover on your online store. But obviously you'll have to do it in certain process, so you can easily do that using an Excel file and doing a simple VLOOKUP. Now coming to the most asked question, that is, okay, for the first time you have providers as the product, but in case for future we have to upload products, how we can do that? To answer that question, we have two options available. One is the individual or manual process, wherein you can upload products manually one by one, and the second process is doing that using an Excel file. So we'll discuss both of them. So if you have to add products manually, we have to just click on add product. This section will open up here. I'll just quickly add a product for everyone's reference. For the benefit of time, I had just compiled the information in an Excel file so that it is a little quicker, but I'll keep explaining each of the elements. So the first element that you are seeing is the product name. So that is the name of the product. So it is HP Spectra laptop that I am uploading. Selling price is 1,04,000, and discounted price in case I wanted to offer anything. Sorry. So I'll just add a discounted price. It is just for reference. Summary here, as I mentioned earlier as well, you can do a coding, you can add your own video, you can add images as well. So I'll just quickly add a code here. All right, so I've added code and with the icons, SQ code will type in here. Stock is 10, threshold is 5. Threshold is the reorder level, minimum order units is 1. Category, so if we click here and you'll see a drop down appear. Now, if I'm seeing the right category here, I can obviously choose them from here. Otherwise, I can just type in the name. So I'm typing laptop. So I have product laptop as the category. Otherwise, I could have clicked on add category. I could have added the desired category. Brand is again the very same functionality. Click on it, you'll have a drop down of all the brands that are there on your online store. If you're seeing the brands right there, well and good, you can select it. Otherwise, you can type the brand name. If it is there on your online store, you'll see it. Otherwise, you can click on add brand and you'll be able to add brand from here as well. You don't have to navigate to any other section. Now, then a product selection. So whether the product is new, used, or refurbished, you can do the selection accordingly. And then product description. So in the product, we have two description sections. So this is basically to show the bullet points about the products, and the detailed information can be provided here in this section. So again, I have recreated a small description. I'll just add it. So the description is added, and the dimensions of the product, the weight of the product. In case I had a variant, I could have added that information, and then the SEO related information, that is the product title, keyword, and description. I can add that. Now moving to the important item, that is product images. So how we'll add that? Very easy. Click on the image icon. So here we have one image here, and multiple images can be added below. So we'll add those all. So I have just click on the image icon. So everyone's reference, I'll do that again. So I have clicked on image. I'll click on this blue icon, and image manager will load up. It is here. Now here we also have a functionality to create folders. So I'll create a folder in the product name. Right? So I've just created a folder, and I'll upload all the product images in this folder. So I have these 5 images. I'll select all of them, and from my device, and I'll add all of them to this image folder. So this is here, and here I can choose which image I want to show first, which I want to show second. So I've chosen the first image. Let me also choose the second image. The third image. So there is absolutely no limit. You can add as many images as you want. So which one I did not? Yes. So we have all the images here, and now all we have to do is to click on save. Now because if we upload it here, it will in this category. The problem will be that we'll not be able to identify which product we have uploaded. So what we'll do is we'll just create a new category to show you how easy it is to do that as well. So I'll just click on add category and I'll create a new category by the name demo, and I'll click save, and then I'll click product. So I just wanted to ensure that we create a product and we add it to a new category that we have just created now. So you can see how easy the process is. So here it is because we have overshot the limit which was there on the header. So just a second, it will take few seconds to show up here. So sometimes it takes few minutes to show up here. In the interim while it is getting added. Let's quickly go and discuss the upload process. Any which ways we can see it, it is added on the back end. So we can see it here. So it is product is visible here, it is published, and the price at which we had published it. So this was the selling price, this is the discounted price. So it is published, it is all good. Sometime it takes a few minutes to show up on the front end. So because of that. And so in the meantime, we'll just quickly go and discuss the bulk import functionality. To do that, you have to click on import products. This page will open up here. You have to click on download sample format, and Excel file will get downloaded, and you have to type in your information in that file. So I'll open. I've already downloaded the file and pre-populated the data for the benefit of time. So this is the file which will get downloaded. Again, it will have all the fields that we had just discussed. So the product name, product code, SKU, variant SKU code that we had discussed, MOQ, and then the category which we want to add this product. What is the brand? The summary of the product, selling price. Discounted price we haven't added. If we want, we can do that. Quantity, how much inventory we have. So if we want to add like 10 units, we can do that for each product. Shipping time, product condition is new. Publish, yes. So if it is no, product will get uploaded. It will not be published. Image URL. So this is very important to understand. Now we are uploading products, and how will we add images? Very important question to understand. Here we have two provisions. One is we can upload images using the image URLs. So we can just go to platforms like ImageBB or PostImage and create image URLs and paste them here. Or we can create folders of images. So for each SKU code, so I'll show you what is in SKU code. So this is the SKU code which is there in column C. So for each SKU code, we'll have to create one folder, put the images in that folder, zip that file, and we can upload them from here as well. So if you want to upload the images from your device you can do that using the zip folders, or you want to upload them online and create URLs, you can do that. There are many platforms available. You can use them like Image, BB, Post Image. There are a bunch of platform imager that you can utilize. Attribute is for creating variants, and then we have all these filters like brand, RAM, processor, display, storage, dimension, weight that are added here. So once we have added all the information to our file, we'll just save that. We'll go back to our seller panel. We'll click on choose file, and just a second, we'll choose the file and we'll upload it. So the upload is happening, and this is the second screen. Now the purpose of this screen is to show that all the columns are getting mapped properly. So in case you're uploading an old format, then the column mapping will get disrupted, or if you're uploading a wrong file, then the column mapping will get disrupted. And the bigger danger is that uploading an older format. That's why we have given that provision that every time you want to upload new products, you download the latest format. Otherwise, products get uploaded in the wrong format, and then you have to delete them, and all that exercise have to be done. To avoid all that effort and unwanted pain, you can simply download the latest format, and this step it ensures that the mapping is happening perfectly. So you can see the first is product name. If we go back onto our Excel file, I'll just first is product name, and G is category. So if we go here, G is category level 1. So exactly the mapping is happening perfectly. All we have to do is to add 2 more level of filters. So here we are seeing just till level 5, but we have to add 7. So we'll just scroll down and add those. So this is level 6, and I'll add 1 more. Sorry, I accidentally. Let me move it up. So, yeah. So level, oh, sorry. And then the corresponding values, level 6 value, and so we have added all that. My laptop is acting a little crazy today, so it took us a little bit of effort to do that. Otherwise, it is very easy. Now the system will show you view of one of the product, how the data is coming through. So you can have a glance at the data, and if it is all looking fine, so to me it is all looking fine. I'll just click on start import, and the product import will start happening, and the products will start getting uploaded. This is strange. So you can see at the back end, products are getting uploaded. So 4 products are uploaded, 5. So you can see the products that we are uploading at the backend. They have started coming through, and the upload process works like that. The system first creates the product and then it uploads images. So images will obviously take some time. So it will take few more minutes to show up. And this way you'll be able to upload products onto your online store using the bulk import process which is there. So all the 10 products are uploaded and they have started showing here. So this way you'll be able to upload products onto your online store fairly easily. This is the product that we had uploaded. Let's see why. Okay, let's see if it starts showing up. So now you can see images have started coming up for the products. And this is the first product that we uploaded manually. So I accidentally didn't map the category properly. So that's why it was not showing. So it was my bad. And you can see, so this is the HP Spectra laptop that we had uploaded initially and the manual process. So all the images that we had uploaded are here. And then the specification that we had added. So it is all here and the additional information is visible here. So this is how easily you can upload products onto your online store and using the manual process as well as the bulk process. So this was about uploading products and updating the catalog. Uh, Browser is acting totally crazy today. So this was about the managing the product section. We have just quickly understood. Now let me also show you the order processing functionality. And if you recall, I mentioned that we have an automated courier integrated onto your online store. So how does that function? We'll quickly understand. So this is the order section. So you have to click on sales and click on orders to open the order section. So all the orders that are there will be displayed here. So if the orders will be displayed like this. So I have to click on confirm to confirm the orders, which means, okay, the item is in stock and I'm confirming the orders. Once I've done that, I'll start seeing these two buttons. So reject order is in case, unfortunately, for some reason I have to reject this order, so I can do that. And I also have this provision in case one of the item that customer has ordered, I don't have that in stock, so I can obviously call up the customers and tell them to go for an alternative. And in case they don't agree and I have to remove this item, so I can do that. To do that, I have to just click on view orders and this section will open up here. All I have to do is to click on edit. This section will open up, the screen will open up. Here I can cancel the order. So this means the item will get removed from the order. And I can also do a user cancel. That is a different scenario wherein customer is calling you that I have ordered these 3 items, out of which I don't want 1 item. Could you please remove that from my order? So this is user cancelled, is where customer is requesting you to remove the item from the order, and cancelled is wherein because of some reason the item was defective or it went out of stock or some reason you are not able to fulfill that. So that is where you can cancel it. You can add your own comment for your internal reference and then update the product and this item will get removed. So I'll just quickly show you how it will happen. So I have cancelled this item. So this item is cancelled and all the log is here. I'll quickly refresh this and show you. So you can see the item is cancelled. So this particular printer is cancelled from the order. The other two items. Now the second task. So we have seen what the customer has ordered, and we have to now pack these items and send them over to our customer using the automated courier service that is available on our online store. To do that, we have to click on create shipping package, and this screen will open up. So you can see obviously the item which we had cancelled is not ticked, and we can also not tick it even if we want it. And from here we have to just select the courier operator that we want to use. So Vama ship is hyper local, so less than 5 kilometer you can use that. Vama ship is for the entire country. You just type in the dimension of the packet. So I'm just typing in hypothetical figures and select the measurement unit, and then type in the weight. So like 1 kg, and then select the pickup location from where the pickup has to happen. So warehouse 1, it will show me the calculation. So on the demo store, so obviously the questions are haywire, but it will show me the exact cost for delivering this item to my customer, and then I have to click on confirm and ship, and intimation will go to your customer that or to the courier company. Excuse me for that. So once you click on confirm and ship, information will go. The system will send an information to the courier company that they have to come to you, pick up this item, and deliver it to your customer. And after you have done that, it will give you a provision to print a shipping label and print manifest from the backend itself. So you can see print shipping label. If you click on it, you'll be able to generate a shipping label from your online stores at the moment because of the restricted moment. So there is a little time frame for which this API is open. So courier companies have restricted timing in which they accept the label creation. So at the moment, that's why it is not generating. But otherwise, this works fine. You'll be able to generate a shipping label that is with entire barcode and everything. You'll be able to generate it from here, and then you'll also be able to generate a manifest. That again will not happen because the shipping label is not generated yet, and you'll be able to generate both the documents. So shipping label is pasted onto the packet, manifest is printed in 2 copies. So one is handed over to the pickup person, and second is you take the receiving from the pickup person and keep it in your record for your internal reference. So this is how you'll be able to send orders which you have received on your online store to your customer using the automated courier service which is available on your online store. So this was the ordering part. In case, so if you remember, while discussing the order section, I have also showed you the order cancellation part. So the order which we requested for cancel, it is here. And if I want to adjust any amount, if I have some kind of a rule that I want to charge a return fee, so I can adjust from here. And if I want to accept the order, I can do that, or otherwise I can reject. So if I'm not satisfied with the details customer has shared for their return request or cancellation request, I can reject it. If it is according to my policy which I have laid down on my online store, I can reject that, or otherwise if it is all okay, I can accept it, and I can accept one cancellation. So this is how easily you'll be able to manage the returns and cancellation on your online store as well. So this was about the online store, how you'll be able to create it, manage it fairly easily. One more thing, in case you want to play around with the color scheme and the banners of your online store, you can do that. So all you have to do is to click on preview store, and this section will open up. You'll start seeing all these yellow dots, and what these dots help us is to change the color scheme. So at the moment you're seeing this blue band. If I want to change the color to say yellow or green, I can do that fairly easily. I can just click here, select the desired color, or if I have the RGB code. So if you have a corporate color scheme and you have a RGB code, so you can just copy paste the RGB code here. So I'll just show you that as well. So this is how you'll be able to manage or customize the color scheme as per your requirement. Similarly, if you have to add banners, you can just click on one of the yellow dots. The screen the overlay will open up. Here you are seeing banner 1, 2, 3. If I click on banner 1, I'll see 2 sizes. So these are the banner dimensions which are mentioned. So this is the desktop image and this is the mobile image. Now, obvious question, why 2 banners? So 2 reasons. One is the text which is there on the desktop banner. If we resize it for view on mobile, it becomes and it is not legible at all. And the second is obviously you want to have the fastest loading site. So if we are even resizing the banner for use on mobile, still it will be heavy and it will slow down your site on when you're loading it up on mobile. So that's why there are separate banners that can be created for desktop and mobile. So one that looks stunning on desktop and loads fairly easily, and similarly something that looks very nice on mobile and loads quickly as well. Now we also have this interesting functionality wherein if you are seeing the Kirana linker demo, so we had that provision to have multi-language stores. So for those stores, you can have plain banners without text and you can add text in different languages. So this store just have one language. In case we had multiple languages, you'll have additional tab here from where you can add that language. So you can have text in Hindi. You'll be able to add the content here. So you just add a plain image and the content is generated from here. And from here, which you are seeing as link, from here you'll be able to link this banner to a particular category fairly easily. And this way you'll be able to update banners or make changes to the banners across the site or make changes to any of the color scheme across the site very easily. It is all flexible changes. Just click on it. You'll get these kind of section from where you can easily change the color scheme. So you can either click on it and choose the desired color, or you can type in the RGB code in case you want it as per your corporate scheme. So this was a walkthrough of the admin panel or seller panel, whatever terminology you want to call it, of the e-store that is there. So we have understood about the front end, how the ordering process will happen, how your customers will be able to place order, request for return and cancellation. Similarly, a walkthrough of the back end, how we'll be able to upload products, process orders, and customize the color scheme and upload new banners onto it. Now we'll take few moments and answer in case there are any questions that members have put forward, and we have to answer those. So Akshay, any questions that are there that I need to answer?
Adnan, you can elaborate on the refund process. How does refund work, and will any extra amount be charged for refund processes? Question from Praveen Dandaria.
Okay. So at the moment, we don't have a refund functionality in the e-store, and obviously it is part of the payment gateway. So it does not happen from here. So if a customer is asking for returning a product, so you can accept the return here. You will have to log in to the payment gateway dashboard, and from there you'll be able to initiate the refund. And obviously payment gateway will charge their TDR fee on processing the order as well as refund. So if I have to explain it by an example, so if it was a 100 rupee order, so payment gateway will charge 2 rupees for getting the payment from customer to you. Now when you are refunding it, they will also charge the same 2 rupees to refund that amount to your customer. So that's where the charge will be. Other than that, there is no penalty or that sort of charge will be applied, which is there in case of marketplaces that in case there are higher returns or something, they'll charge a penalty onto you. So that it is your store, it is your shop. So it is your own store, which is just virtual. So you govern the policy, how it is to be done. How you can do that, all provision is available to facilitate that. Hope I have answered that question. Any other question?
So there's a question from Ashish Jain. There are orders from which item is purchased against orders only. How do we upload such items or take orders of such items?
I did understand the question.
So Ashish Jain, I'll just allow him to speak. Ashish Jain, can you elaborate on your question?
Actually, I will explain the question.
Sure.
Ashish is asking, some of the products they don't keep in inventory.
Okay.
And it's only against the back-to-back orders they get the product and supply it.
Okay.
So what I have replied to him in this question was that he can have a option of delayed delivery. That means he can put a place where the order can be against the delivery. Order will be against the delivery will be against the order in 3 days time or 5 days time, and
Sure.
he can put the product in inventory.
Yeah, absolutely. So that can be done. In fact, if you have to understand by example, there are custom boutiques or fashion designers. So they custom create products based on the orders that they receive. So here, all you have to do is to specify to your customer that once we have received your orders, it will be shipped in X number of days. So say 3 days or 5 days, and based on that, you can procure the item and send it to your customers.
Some questions were there for the enablement of the app. What all facilities the members can get on the app and how they can enable it.
So if I'm not mistaking this and understanding this correctly, so it is about creating their store, how they'll be able to create this store, right?
Right.
Yeah. So we are working on creating that flow. So like you have seen it for Kirana Linker, where flow will be available to you, and we'll also share a detailed tutorial like we did for Kirana store. So how to create your store. So as it is as soon as it is ready, we'll share that with you, and you'll be able to start creating your store and taking them live.
Akshay, can we take the 3 show of hands, Mr. Rajiv Burman, Mohammad Ashraf, and Krishnan Jalan, so that even Ketan had raised his hand. Okay, if we can take those questions, then we can, we can close the session in the next 10 minutes. We can.
Sure, I'll just. So I'm just checking that. In the meantime, Adnan, there's a question from Arun Sharma. Can different brands be compared while selecting a product for buying? Example,
Yes.
Intel i3 laptop available in HP, Acer, Dell brands. Can these be compared?
Correct. So to do that at the back end, if you recall, there was a provision to add specification. So if you add standard specifications, then you'll be able to compare products across brand as well.
Okay. The show of hands is by Mr. Prabhakar K.
So I'm also seeing one question, and I think it is quite important. So let me answer that as well. What will be the payment receipt charges, and what will decide the courier transport charges? So let me answer that as well. So payment for the online payment gateway, they will charge their own TDR fee. So on an average, which is around 1.99, it varies payment method to payment method, and it will come to your account on a T+3 cycle. So if the order comes today, so within 3 days you'll have the payment in your account. So the payment gateway integration will be done directly with your account, So that was about the online payment. Cash on delivery, if you are doing it through courier, so it will have a week to 10-day payment cycle, wherein all the orders that you have received in a week will be disbursed to your bank account at the end of the week. And about the courier charges, so whenever you are raising a request, system will show you what will be the fee for delivering this item. So it's a very transparent process. And how it works is, whenever you are raising a request, APIs at the backend, algorithms at the backend check which is the cheapest shipper for this weight and this destination, and based on that it will assign a shipper. So every time for each order you might see different shippers. So for one order it might be Blue Dart, and for other order it might be DTDC. So system will keep doing that to ensure that you get the best rate, and it will also show you that rate while you are raising the pickup request. Now you don't have to pay courier person when they are coming to pick the product. All you have to do is to hand over the properly packed item and receiving on manifest. And at the end of the month, so that is the next month's first week, you'll receive an invoice for all the orders that you have disbursed in the previous month. So that's how the courier payment mechanism will work.
One more question is, can I change theme at any time?
Yes, you can do that, but very important, because in each theme, the number and size of banners is different. So before you do that, please ensure that you have the banners ready. Otherwise, your store will start looking like a Viran Haveli. All of a sudden, entire color scheme and banners will go away as you are changing the theme. So it is advised you decide on what theme you are wanting, get the banners ready, and then change it when you know that there will be very low traffic onto your site. So that is probably in evening or at night, when you know there will be very limited traffic onto your site. At that time you make these changes. So to answer that question, yes, you can change it every time, but there are obviously prerequisites. Otherwise you'll obviously ruin the entire look and feel of your online store.
Can UPI payments be enabled?
Yes, it is part of the payment gateway facility that is there. So Razorpay, it covers all the payment methods that are there: credit card, debit card, net banking, UPI, wallets. So all that is covered, other than Paytm. So obviously Paytm are their competitors, so they are not there. Other than that, every other payment method that is available, it is covered. In fact, they also support international card acceptance, which needs to be activated, but you can do that as well.
If any damages by courier end, what is the process?
So yes, the products are insured for the courier, and the liability is there. So in case the products get damaged, you can claim the liability.
Sure. I think we have covered all of that. And major question is around sharing contact details and the recording of this thing. So we will communicate with all of them about this through the FAIITA team.
Sure.
Kaushik ji, I hope everything is covered as of now.
We were not able to unmute Prabhakar, Akshay.
Yeah, I am not able to unmute the ones who have raised hands. They can only chat here.
Oh.
So I don't think, other than the panelist, you can unmute anyone.
Correct. The webinar functionality is a bit limited.
Yep.
Okay, Mr. Prabhakar, Mr. Krishna Jalan, and Mr. Mohammed, you can definitely, you can, if you want to make a call, you can please do call us. I can give my number, especially because I can address your queries. So I can take down my number is 8830 44433. So I think if at all you want to specifically talk, otherwise we can always address it through the Q&A.
Karthik, you can type in your number, Karthik.
Yeah. But too many calls will be difficult for me to address also.
Should you, rather you can ask, share your email ID, your official email ID of FAIITA. Anybody is having a query can send you a mail.
I'm just putting it in the chat box. What is my email ID? You can send in your queries on email, and we will have it addressed. The same is going to be on YouTube, right, Akshay? We have this completely recorded, and we're going to put it on YouTube for the benefit of all our members.
Yeah, we'll share that link.
Yeah.
And we'll be conducting regular sessions, so we'll communicate about that also periodically.
Okay.
Let us have a clarity that for the benefit of the members, those who are, those who have seen the entire demo, that DigiLinker has, Digivision has, created lots of videos and demos for these kind of purposes, enabling everybody for the small tasks. So you'll be able to see those things whenever you want, and it will be otherwise also there will be a help desk available at the back end. So whenever you have any queries, you can call on those numbers and you can get the support. So it's not a problem. It will be a full-fledged support available for all the store workers.
Akshay, this Q&A, what we have had, we should make it as a document, and this will answer to many of our members across the country, so that we don't have to repeat the same question for the rest of the members. So I would like to have it as a clear document so that we can upload it.
Sure. I'll figure out a way of how do I capture it. It's not. I'll just.
Akshay, once you have saved this recording, so in that folder you'll have a text file which will have all these Q&A there.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
So I think we are done for today, and I think the closing remarks, I would like to thank each one of you who had a patient listening, and this is the way FAIITA is taking things forward. Our aim is brick and mortar share to increase in India, and we would work hard to do that. Following this, people who have enrolled into this have a great opportunity in the next platform which is coming up, which is B2C. We will be showing specific demos on how we plan to go on a B2C, probably in a month's time from now, once we have this rolled out. And members who are already enrolled into this has a straight advantage of getting into B2C as well. With this, I would like to ask if President or Senior Vice President have something to say. Otherwise, a very good evening, and thank you so much for being a part of the FAIITA initiatives.
So just one thing which I would like to add to all the presidents and all the members, those who are present in this demo, that they should reach out to maximum number possible to their in their organization and their association or federation. Let people take an advantage of this extraordinary platform and the kind of offering FAIITA has enabled, and let everybody be enabled with a kind of platform wherein their business expansion would go to the sky. So that is what my request is to all the people, those who are on this platform as of now. And please pass on a word. Wherever you need any kind of help, you can reach to FAIITA team anytime, anywhere. So thank you from my side also. Deveshi, anything to add?
Just want to have a request with all the presidents and the state coordinators who have not sent the addendum signed till now. Please expedite the same, as a lot of members across the country are calling and sending messages. So it is very embarrassing for me or anybody to B2B committee to tell them that agreement is pending from your side. So request all of you to send the addendum as fast as is possible. Thanks.
Yeah, Karthik, please sum up.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And you can, for onboarding on to this platform, you can be in touch with your respective presidents or the FAIITA representatives from your region. We have a very big list, and of course, your president will be able to say how to get this enrolled. So, we are available. Our mail IDs, I mentioned my mail ID. Please do drop in a mail, and whomever requests, whomever wants to talk, please send me a mail that you would like to talk. I'll definitely call you back. And thank you so much. And we will again meet, and there's going to be a lot of training sessions, and a lot is in store for FAIITans to take our fraternity forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Akshay. Thank you, Adnan, for the presentation. Last but not least, you guys are a part of us now, and we would like to take this forward in a very, very successful manner. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you
everyone.
so much
Thank
for
you.
joining.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.